Please don't forget to like this video, and if you haven't done so already, click the subscribe button, then click the bell and then click all. Every like and subscribe helps us make more great videos for you. This video shows you how to format an external drive to Fat32, no matter virtually what size it is. Now it's handy to have a USB drive as Fat32 because many TVs and external devices don't recognise the Windows native filing system, which is NTFS. Now it's always worth checking first of all to see before you follow this video if your drive is already formatted to Fat32, because it may well do so. So all you do is open up any yellow folder on your system, go to this PC, okay, and find your USB drive. Now mine's actually labelled USB drive, but yours might be labelled something different. Just move your mouse over whatever it is, click the right mouse button, go down to properties, click the left mouse button, okay, and it will tell you there the file system. So mine is actually formatted to NTFS, which basically means that it's only really going to be fully usable on a Windows based PC, not on other TVs, etc., although some might support it. So this guide, like I say, shows you how you can get some free software to convert your drive to Fat32. So first of all, I'm going to open up Microsoft Edge. You can open up your own browser, but no matter what browser it is, just go to the address bar right at the very top of the screen, not the search bar in the middle of the screen, but the address bar right at the top. If there's anything in there, delete it out and just type in there partitionwizard.com. That's partitionwizard.com. I'll try and put a link in the description of this video, but just as it's shown up at the top there, all in lowercase and no spaces. Then once you've done that, press enter or return on your keyboard. Then hopefully you should see this page appear. If you don't, then you've probably typed partitionwizard.com in the wrong box. Go back and try it again, but this time do it in the box at the top of the screen, not the search box. Then all we do is just move our mouse over the For Home section, go down and move it over Partition Wizard Free, left click once, then scroll down until you see this blue and white download now. Left click once on that, and then if you're using Edge like I am, in the top right hand corner you should see this download. Now all I need to do here is, because I'm using Edge, is just click on Open File. Now if you're not using Edge, then what we can do is we can go into any yellow folder on the system and then go into the Downloads folder. You can see that on the left there or in the middle there, okay, and find something that says PW and a set of numbers -free-online. Move your mouse over it, double left click. The screen will then darken and it will say, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Well, make sure that it says Mini Tool Partition Wizard, and make sure that the verified publisher is Mini Tool Software Limited. If that is correct, move your mouse over yes and left click once. Then move your mouse over OK, left click once. And all we want to install is the Mini Partition Wizard Free. So I can untick Mini Tool Shadow Maker Free, and I can untick Participate in the Customer Experience Improvement Program if I want. These are optional. Now I'm going to do that. And then move my mouse over next, left click once. Move my mouse over next again and left click once. And if you get this message come up saying that it already exists, would you like to install it in this folder anyway? You might already have the tool installed on your system, but I'm just going to say yes to that. And now it's downloading and it's going to install. Now this bit might take a bit of time. It really depends on the speed of your internet connection. There you go, mine's downloaded and it's now installing it on the computer. Again, might take a bit of time. Okay, so that's now finished, and then I just leave a tick in the Launch Mini Partition Wizard, click on Finish, and it should now open, and so should a couple of other messages. So I'm just going to get rid of this box just here, just by clicking on the cross, and then I'm going to go to my USB stick here, and like I say, mine actually says USB disk 2. Yours might say something different, but it should be something that's removable. Okay, so there you go, that's a bit of a giveaway, it's removable. Now double check the size, the capacity. Now mine's a 32 gigabytes, so it's showing there as 28.86, because you always lose a bit in the formatting. And I'm just going to move my mouse over that there, just next to the drive letter, right click once on it, okay, and then move my mouse over Format and left click once. Now if you get this kind of menu come up saying rebuild MBR, delete all partitions, etc., you've clicked too high. You've actually clicked the actual disk itself, not the drive letter itself. So you want to click on the drive letter, and that's a right click. So move your mouse over Format, left click once, and then we can, from this selection here, we can choose our format. Now I've noticed here it's also got exFAT as well, which is often used on devices that are non-Windows systems as well, so you can always try that as well, but I'm going to try Fat32, so click Fat32. Now I must say, and I should have said this before, the next part you're going to do is just going to wipe everything off of the disk. So before you proceed here, make sure that you've got a backup copy of anything that you want to keep on the disk, because it will wipe it. So if you haven't got a backup copy of anything on the disk and you need to keep anything that's on this disk, then click cancel, go back, make a backup copy, come back to this video at this point and continue from here. If you're 110% sure there's nothing you want on the disk at this point, then move your mouse over OK and left click once. Okay, and then it's going to say to us here operations pending, and click on apply in the bottom left hand corner of the screen. And there you go, so it says apply pending changes. Note, we strongly recommend that you close all other applications before you apply the pending changes. Now this is your last chance. If you do have something on the disk that you want to keep, now's the time to say no to this and back it up so that you've got a copy elsewhere. If, again, as I say, if you're 110% sure that there's nothing on the disk you want to keep, move your mouse over yes and left click once. And there we go. So it's now starting. Now there may be times when it might look as though it's not doing anything. Just leave it. If you're the type of person that's likely to hit the reset button on the computer or pull the drive out unnecessarily, then walk away from it. Walk away from it now. There you go, mine updated pretty quickly. Sometimes they can take a lot longer than that. And there you go, so it says applied all the pending changes successfully. So left click on OK. And there we go, it's now showing as Fat32, and I'm just going to double check this just by clicking on the cross just here, quit the program. I'm going to close all these windows down that are behind it. Okay, click on any yellow folder, click on this PC, find our USB drive, right click on it, go down to properties, left click, and there we go, it says file system Fat32. Now one final thing we can do is we can actually clean up the installation file. So again, go into any yellow folder, go into the downloads section there, find the file that we downloaded earlier, that's PW, and it'll be set of 4 numbers, -free on -online. Click once on it and then press the delete key on the keyboard and away it goes. So there you go, that guide showed you how to convert a external hard drive or USB pen drive from NTFS to Fat32 so that it can be used in other systems like TVs, DVD players, Blu-ray players, car stereos, etc. Hope this guide helps, and I hope you liked it. If you did, hit that like button. If you think your friends, your family or your work colleagues might like it, then share this on your social media timelines. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.